Welcome to San Diego. If you're watching this, it's because you're probably dreaming about making America's finest city your home. And I want to be the first one to tell you that that is a fantastic decision. I have called this city home for a long time, and I still wake up every day feeling lucky to live here. Most people fall in love with San Diego during a quick 72-hour vacation. Maybe you stayed in the gas lamp or a beautiful resort in Coronado, ate the best tacos of your life, walked the beach, and said, I have to live here. That is the postcard version of our city. And it is wonderful. I've been in real estate since 2008. And as a real estate broker, I want to make sure your transition from vacationer to local is perfectly smooth. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain, not to scare you, but to give you the proper level data that most agents do not take the time to explain. We want to make sure you are not just buying a house, but building a lifestyle you actually love, deserve, and that are ready for. Let us talk about our incredible new master plan communities in places like Otay Ranch or Chula Vista. These areas are gorgeous, but they come with a unique local feature called Mello-Roos. Some people call this the sunshine tax, but I like to think of it as an investment in your neighborhood's future.
So I'm going to go ahead and go into the website from the assessor's website so you can see. I am going to type a real APN number, which is the assessor's parcel number. And it will give me the information. As you can see, there is a base tax of 1.17112, plus a few voter approved bonds, as you can see on the screen. That's a normal thing. But now look down here at the fixed charge assessments. See the lines that say CFDs? That stands for Community Facility District. That is a Mello-Roos. And in this specific example, you're looking at an extra $18.61 with 76 cents for school district, another $2,095.14 for sweet water, and last but not least, at $1,543 with 98 cents for infrastructure. So in a $1 to $2 million home, your total tax bill isn't just going to be $12,000. It is going to be closer to a $22,000 yearly cost. That is an extra $18 to $18.50 a month just for the opportunity to having a new sidewalk. Since I started in 2008, I've seen families qualify for loans only to have it fall apart because of the Mello-Roos were pushing their debt to income ratio over the age. If your agent isn't pulling this screen up for you before you write an offer, you have a problem. It is worth mentioning that Mello-Roos aren't just an extra supplemental tax. It is also the reason why we have trails, great infrastructure, and high quality schools out in these areas.
San Diego weather is amazing, but it's also diverse. We have microclimates. You might buy a coastal home dreaming of sun, only to meet June gloom for about 60 days. You may not see that sun until 3 p.m. to be in the fog zone. Meanwhile, your friends inland are enjoying 95-degree cool weather. You get to choose. Do you prefer the cool, damp coastal breeze, or do you want inland sun? There is a comfort wall in this city, and my goal is to help you find exactly where you belong on that particular map.
Now, for my military families and relocations, let's talk about the 515-805 debt trap. You see a house in Temecula, beautiful, has a front and a backyard, space between neighbors. It even has a pool. It's about $750,000. Then you look at the map and see it's only 55 miles to the base. So let me show you here on the screen. See that? That 45 miles just became a 2-hour soul-crushing crawl. You will spend 15 to 20 hours a week in the car, hoping it will begin to move soon. I've seen marriages tested by the I-15 commute. If you want the big backyard, but you never see your kids because you're stuck behind a semi-truck in Escondido, do you really win? We need to calculate your commute tax before we pick a zip code that works for you. It's better to see your family and keep your marriage than be stuck in traffic for most of your commute and becoming a professional commuter without no pay to show for.
Let us talk about keeping your house safe as well as well insured. In 2026, we're working with Zone Zero guidelines, which simply means maintaining a 5-foot amber-resistant buffer around your home, no mulch or wood fences touching the structure. It is all about being in the know, and the sites like ReadySanDiego.com are great sources. Securing insurance right now is a bit like trying to find a parking spot at La Jolla Shores on the 4th of July. Just takes a little patience and a solid plan. We check the fire maps together early in the process so you can move forward with total peace of mind. Living in San Diego since 1990 has enabled me to find out and figure out the ins and outs of pretty much everywhere. And being in business as a realtor since 2008 has given me the chance to see the city on a way I've never actually seen it before. I learned where are the best spots to eat, but also I've learned what are the beautiful spots to go to the beach or just take a walk or a small stroll somewhere around the middle of nowhere. San Diego has very many surprises, but you have to give it the time. Just know what you want to do, know where you want to be, and take the time to explore it. Like I mentioned before, 72 hours on this beautiful city is not enough. I've been, again, almost 40 years, and I'm learning what San Diego is all about. I'm taking my time to visit the different spots that are not for the tourists, but more of the local spots. And I've taken the time to be able to live the life of a San Diegan. I want to invite you to take the time and to be able to be ready to see what I see and what all the San Diegans see with this beautiful place. The people in here are amazing. There's multicultural areas here where you can speak so many different languages, as well as you can find so much different types of food. From the Mexican food, like I mentioned, the tacos and the burritos, and the nachos, which my mouth is already watering, all the way to Italian and French food, all the way to Indian food and Arab food, as well as Chinese and sushi. There's so much to explore, so little time. Now you can tell I love eating, so take your time. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask us. We're here to help. And again, all begins with that decision that you make, but not to have a dream, but to live in this beautiful place as San Diego. So I invite you to come over here. I invite you to visit us, and I invite you to be with us and take this journey together. Like I mentioned before, San Diego is beautiful, and I feel that more my clients know, the better they can navigate the journey of moving to San Diego. Again, do not buy based on the 72-hour vacation, buy based on the real world data that fits your life. I love helping people find their place in San Diego. If you want a guide who keeps it professional and looks out for your best interests, my contact information is right below. I am Hugo, a real estate broker here in San Diego, and cannot wait to see you on the other side. See you in the next one, and take care. Have a great day.